see if it's showing.
What? Oh, the live stream?
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't registered yet.
Yeah. So.
But there might be a lag, right?
Refresh.
We're gonna refresh this thing. Yes, live now. That's okay. We can say our hellos again. Bear with us, because this is a brand new thing that we're doing, so. We're gonna refresh this thing. Yes, live now. Oh. Okay, mute it. That's okay. We can say our hellos again. Bear with us, because this is a brand new thing that we're doing, so. We're gonna refresh this thing.
Oh. Fuck.
Well, there's volume. Cool.
Bam.
Bam.
Let's see if anyone's in the chat.
Well, probably not yet. I don't even know how to see it. Do you need to enable it?
Actually go big. And then, I was able to see it before. Weird. You know, though, I can probably look at it on my phone.
Usually it'll pop up on the side.
Yeah.
Like, in a little box. In a box.
In a box. I got my dick in a box.
It's my dick in a box.
It's my dick in a box, y'all. That was honestly one of the funniest things.
It was so good.
One watching. I think it's us watching.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I can see the chat here, but no one's in here.
Oh, okay.
So.
Alright, so you can monitor the chat. If
I'll
you
monitor the chat.
would like. Then my part is weird.
It'll just be us for 15 minutes being like, what?
Wait, yeah, like what?
What do I look like?
Should I? Okay, so we can redo the hellos. I'm just gonna queue up the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Take your sip.
I'm gonna be sipping it throughout.
Hello, Army of Cunts.
Hello.
This is the first live stream version of the Hot Mess Comedy Hour. You are witnessing history right now.
Herstory, more like it.
Look at this dope setup.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to my bedroom.
Yeah. Well, way to break the fourth wall.
Whoops. Yeah, it's a little purple palace. We're hanging here. I'm wearing a robe. You're wearing layman's clothes. This is kind of how we usually are.
And yes, I know that everybody's wondering. Yes, that is a real Liechtenstein.
Yes. Roy Lichtenstein. One of the many things gifted to me by Elisa Perry.
It's real cool.
Yeah, it is real cool.
Too bad that it's cut off. We can't see the whole thing, but it's more important that you're able to see us.
Because we're the star.
Okay, so as we announced on the show, but maybe you didn't hear it, so I'm just going to say it here. So we cover all the bases. We will be live streaming a second weekly episode every Friday, 12 noon. We started a little late today because we were setting up the live stream. This is our episode 0. This is where we work out all the kinks. This is where we experiment a little bit, see what works, what hits, what doesn't hit.
Experiment.
Maybe we'll fuck on camera.
Wow, look at the boobs. Cool.
Yeah, this can't be what it is.
But I have boobs, Emily.
No, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think it's great that you have boobs. I think it's great that you embrace it, that you're embracing your sexuality, because honestly, I thought you were a little sexually repressed before.
Did you think that?
Yeah, I've always thought that
You've
about
always
you.
been like, you need to express
If there's
your
one
sexuality.
thing, there's one thing that you need to do, it's make it known that you're a sexual being.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to start this off with some news stories.
Yes. What do we got going this week?
So Andrea and I planned this structure, and we're like, what, do we do news stories? But also we don't read the news, so like, how do we go about that?
Mm-hmm. Certainly not political commentary.
Yeah, I just don't think anybody wants to hear that, so...
Us being like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but write in if
Mike
you do.
Pence is gay.
Yeah.
and I hate him.
Mike Pence is gay.
Yes, he
Okay.
is. He's so gay. Do you know there was a comedian on a show a few weeks ago who was Mike Pence's cousin at the show Comedians You Should Know. And he...
Great show in New York City.
So
Comedians
good.
You Should Know.
And he was like, Mike Pence is my cousin, and let me tell you, he is an asshole. And he like was talking about
Shocker.
how Mike Pence has been an asshole his whole life. He's like, you guys know him as the asshole Vice President Mike Pence. I know him as my asshole cousin Mike Pence.
Did he talk about stuff that he did when they were younger?
Yeah, I can't remember specifically, but yes.
I could see that being
fucking,
a hilarious bit.
Yeah, just like, oh, here he is, fucking Mike Pence again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walked around giving people wedgies out of nowhere, like even when it wasn't cool.
He's a dick. It's funny because you think of these...
He gave me a wedgie at our grandfather's funeral.
And said, I'm not gay, you're gay.
Yeah.
But it's funny how you, like, political figures are so demonized, but, like, that's someone's relative.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah, I would guess that every politician is somebody's relative.
Mm-hmm. Hillary Clinton gave birth to a baby.
Yeah, and has parents.
Yeah.
We all have parents.
Donald Trump
Some of us
has
will be
parents.
parents. Donald Trump has parents. I don't think they're alive.
No, I don't think so.
I actually don't. I have no idea. I don't know when.
The original Donald was a Scottish immigrant.
I did know that.
Yeah.
I did know that.
LOL.
And they're Catholic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an
Real
old
Catholic.
school Catholic family.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was our political commentary.
They're Catholic. Mike Pence is a dick.
I hope everybody enjoyed that. All right.
Politicians are people too.
Would you like to hear the first news
Yes,
story?
Emily picks the news stories. I don't know. So
I pulled some
we're discovering
stories.
This together.
This is the hard-hitting stuff that I feel
Needs to be out there.
It needs to be out there. James and the Giant Peach stage prop looks a lot like a giant something else.
See, as soon as I saw that you picked these, and I clicked one, and I was like, okay, she knows what I like. It's gonna be genitalia related. Something inappropriate.
You catch on quick.
You know what I like.
I pulled these stories at 7:00 this morning because I was out drinking last night, and the day after I drink, I wake up at the ass crack of dawn.
That sucks.
And
Has
I feel
it always been that way?
Yeah, I think it happens to a lot of people.
Yeah, I have heard that.
I've been told that, like, when you sleep, you don't enter REM.
Yeah. It'll put you.
That's not me in the corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's me in the spotlight, drinking margarita. You had 17 margaritas?
I had 5 margaritas, which might as well be 17 for me. That is a lot.
That's so much for you.
I have, and one of my friends, my high school friends, her dad is in the hospital.
Oh no.
And we found out, or somebody else found out at the table, like, while we're drinking margaritas.
Oh, no.
And it's fine. Like, he's okay. It's not, like...
Life-threatening. Yeah.
At least not, like, immediately or anything.
Oh, no.
It's okay. But the point is, I was like, I need to give her a call. So I go home. By the way, I went home I was home by 9:30. It's not like I was out drinking all night, being irresponsible. I knew that I had to be here at 11 o'clock.
You look great. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I put on some makeup, the devil's paint.
So you called your...
So I get home and I'm like, I need to fucking call her. So I call and I'm like, hey, honey, how's everything going?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Could she tell you were drunk?
No, she appreciated it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think she cared if I was drunk or not.
Sure, yeah.
The point was that I made the call.
Yeah. That's great.
You know?
That's very...
Shit. The
yeah.
iPad locked on me. Okay, all right. Here we go.
So you're post-hangover. Looking for stories.
I'm mad hung right now. Hung like a horse.
Yeah.
A community theater production of Roald Dahl's classic James and the Giant Peach is getting attention online for some unusual set design.
Oh, these are high school students?
It's a community theater.
Oh, yeah, this makes it way better.
The main prop on the stage at Dream Rights in York, Pennsylvania Wow, and it's like in the middle of Amish country.
Yeah.
Of course, is the titular massive stone fruit. Wow. That's somebody's waxing poetic about a
titular
peach.
massive stone fruit. Can I say that? Do you want to see my titular massive stone fruit?
Yeah, it's like impossible for that to not sound sexual.
Yeah.
Very apropos,
titular. Is that a word?
Yeah, it is a word.
Wow.
Except some people think it might work better on the stage of the vagina monologues.
Okay.
Instead of James and the Giant Peach. Do you want to see a picture of what this looks like?
Yes.
So James and the Giant Peach is about...
James and the Giant Peach is kind of sad as a story.
Yeah, I don't remember it too well, but I loved that movie when I was little. You know, the animated version?
Yes.
Yeah, I loved that
great.
movie.
It was very good for, like, sad kids. Because James was a sad kid.
He was,
and the Peach
he was
his
an orphan.
friend.
He was an orphan. He went to... It's the classic tale of, like, the evil step cunts that, like, take in the orphan. So this is the Peach.
God bless America.
It's maybe we could include a link in we'll figure out, we'll work out all the kinks.
In the future we're gonna be able to put pictures on the screen, so we'll put that in there. I mean,
you know what I always wonder when things like this happen? How did this thing get made? But how did nobody
stop it?
Somebody had to design this.
Well, it's also like you're dealing with what, like Amish people or like Pennsylvania fucking people. Maybe they're so pure.
I mean, we don't want to automatically assume that they're Amish, but
I got stuck. Damn it.
But certainly like theater people.
Yeah.
You know? And maybe what somebody drew. Like somebody had to draw this.
Why is there a hole?
Why is there a hole? Maybe because they have to come out of the peach?
Someone's head in the peach.
I'm sorry, why is there...
That is such a pussy.
Why are there flaps? Like, why is there
I kind of want...
Why are there layers?
So I kind of want this to be like a furniture piece in my house. Do you know what I mean? Because you can sit on it. There's like.
It looks comfy.
It does look comfy, and it's so pussy colored.
It kind of looks like one of those dome chairs, like those egg chairs that you can kind of nestle inside.
But it's also ruched to look like the flesh of a peach, but it's just so pussy-like.
Or the flesh of a pussy.
It's got the flaps.
James and the Giant Pussy.
Maybe the peach was his mother's womb. Do you think there was some...
Do you think is that, like, do you think it's symbolism?
Maybe.
You know...
James and the Giant Orchid would be more, if they're trying to go really, like, you know, nail on the head, they would go James and the Giant Orchid.
Well, like, in the emoji world, when you use a peach, that's an ass.
That's true. James and the Giant
But I think
eggplant.
that's just because... I don't think... It's like a chicken and egg situation. Like, I think that originated from... The peach existed, and it was just supposed to be the fruit, and then people noticed it looked like an ass.
Yeah, and it's got the seam of the ass crack.
That's what I want my ass to look like.
Everyone's obsessed with that ass shape right now.
Like...
It's very in vogue.
Like...
I'm riding this shit out hard until... Like, remember in the 90s when being fucking 100 pounds was in vogue?
Yeah, and I feel like that's gonna come back, too.
No!
Well, maybe not fully.
Yeah.
But... Like, everything seems to come back, so is that going to come back?
I know, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, no, I want to be a thought forever.
Yeah, it's so much cooler.
I can't have that body type.
No.
Like, it's not physically, I would have to die.
Well, most people can't, Andrea. Like,
I know.
That's a thing.
I'd have to shave. You know what I used to want to do, which is really gross and sad?
I feel like we're going to unpack some shit right now.
I wanted to, because I have hips.
Yeah.
And that hips do not fly for the wayfish, like
her hips don't lie.
No. And I was like, I wonder if you could get surgery to shave your hip bones down. Yeah.
Ouch.
I know.
Well,
to
make
them narrow.
Yeah.
Like, I had a friend who had like a narrow, long body and not a lot of hips, and I was so jealous.
Was your friend's name Emily Lubin?
No, but you have that.
Very narrow.
And I was always jealous of that because I had the woo.
But the thing is, I'm not narrow in I'm not a waif. I'm just straight bodied. You know what I mean? It's not like,
Some would call you a waif.
I definitely don't think I would classify as a waif. I have more of like an athletic build. You know?
Athleticism.
My shoulders could blind somebody.
Maybe that'll be next.
Big shoulders? Yeah. I mean...
Maybe the 80s is coming back.
Built-in shoulder pads, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
It's your time to shine.
I don't hate it. I like it. I like it.
I like it.
Also, like, it's easy for me to build muscle on my upper body, which is fun.
That's cool.
It is fun. I'm up to 8-pound weights.
Whoa.
I was at 5-pound weights 6 months ago, and now I'm at 8-pound weights.
You do 8-pound weights?
8-pound weights.
I do 5, and I'm like...
8-pound weights, and I do bar classes, so I exercise my muscles to the point of exhaustion.
You invited me to go to a bar class, which I think is the funniest thing imaginable.
It whips you into shape.
I know, but
you said you wanted to get into shape.
I want to get in shape, but I'm embarrassed to exercise in front of you, in front of bar people.
But you're facing the bar most of the time. You're not even facing everybody else, and everybody is so focused on the pain they feel in their loins that, like, you're not even... I barely notice that anybody else is in there.
You know who I emailed, because I want to get in shape? Past Hot Mess guest, Sophie Urista. Because her and her girlfriend are so jacked.
They are.
She posted a
photo.
Her
girlfriend is, like, a Peloton
trainer.
Instructor.
Yeah. So...
Oh, is that why you asked me about Peloton?
Yeah, because I emailed her. I was like, I've been kind of working out on my own, and here's what's happened. So, get ready for this.
Oh, I'm ready.
After you turn 30, your metabolism slows down a lot. Yes,
it's
really.
Like an on-off switch?
Yes, really,
like
dude.
30...
I don't know if it's 30. The thing is, I haven't really been focused on being in shape recently.
Yeah.
But back in the 20s, if I wanted to lose weight or
age 20s.
Yeah. Back in the...
Andrea's not that old.
Back in the 1920s.
The roaring 20s.
When I wanted to get in shape or I
when
wanted
Andrea
to lose
was a
weight,
flapper. I'm sorry,
I'll be a flapper. It's okay. When I wanted to get in shape, I would just, like, go to the gym for, like, 2 weeks and kind of be, like, back in
and, like... not eat cookies or whatever.
Yeah, I would cut out, like, bullshit and then go to the gym, and I would be skinny very quickly.
Yeah.
I started doing that this year, and it ain't happening.
Well, you know what? I have a theory.
What? My metabolism's slowing down. It's part of life.
It might be slowing down, but I think it's less about turning 30 and more about, like, the first diet you ever go on, it's so easy to lose weight. Yeah. When I was in college, this is a little backstory for people who don't listen to our show. I was overweight. I was overweight until, like, age 20. And I went on a very extreme diet when I was a senior in college. And I started working out.
I lost a bunch of weight in college.
I lost, like, maybe 60 pounds.
Wow.
And... it just, I mean, when I think about it, it's almost like I remember it like my first love. Like, it just fell off of me.
I know, me too.
It was a fantasy. It was almost shocking how easy it was, considering I went 20 years, like, thinking it was so hard.
Yeah.
But once I just, like, had the time and the resources and, like, the dedication to doing it was insanely easy. But then, and my story's a little complicated because I, like, fell into disordered eating and stuff, but it was never that simple to lose weight doing the same things that I was doing. It got harder and harder and harder.
But I would agree with you, but post breakup with Garrett, Garrett, I lost a bunch of weight then.
You know what's interesting? Garrett and Garrett sounds the same. Like, when you mumble the name.
Garrett!
It's a mumble-friendly name.
It is a mumble-friendly name.
You know what I mean? Like, if you say Emily and like, it sounds different. But maybe it's because of all the R's.
Yeah.
Garrett.
Post breakup with Garrett,
I
lost a bunch of weight then, and it was just as easy. And I was...
Yeah, but you weren't a chronic dieter before.
No, but I had gone... I lost a bunch of weight in my early 20s, same thing. Came off like crazy. This was my I was like 27, Same thing.
All I'm saying is the more times you diet, the less your body is going to be like, oh, what the fuck is this? Let me get rid of all this fat.
Really?
Yes. That's why dieting is a trap.
I know.
And from which you can never escape. My grandma, I was on the phone with my grandma because I'm going to Florida next week and I'm going to see my grandma. And she told me that she actually said, I'm trying to lose 3 pounds. I was like, I was tempted to be like, butter's a carb, okay? She is 87 years old, if
ends.
not older. It never ends. You gotta cut that crap now.
I agree. That's why I exercise. So I gotta start exercising. But
exercising just makes you feel good, you know?
It makes you look good.
Yeah, if you're doing the right stuff.
Yeah,
if you're doing the right stuff.
So Sophie Urista, trying to Peloton. Peloton requires a machine though.
Well, they have classes.
Okay.
They have Peloton classes, and then you can get a bike. My sister has a bike. It's insanely expensive.
Yeah, so I can't do that.
But Sophia Urista's girlfriend teaches classes that you can go to.
Oh.
Like you can stream them on the fancy bike, or you can actually go.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what she meant.
Yeah.
That you could do that.
Okay.
But have you taken spin classes? I feel like you wouldn't be good on the bike.
No, I'm not good on the bike.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good at it on a real life bike, and by good I mean not. But
in the seat, out of the seat, in the seat. I feel like your ass,
my legs and my ass,
your center of gravity would be off.
It's not great.
I mean, it burns a lot of calories if like that's what you need to do, but I just feel like it doesn't.
How insensitive is it for me to be asking my friend who has disordered eating how to lose weight?
Yeah. I mean, this is wrong on multiple levels. I mean, whatever. Find a thing that makes you feel good and do that thing, or don't do that thing. Like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I will. But like, don't go on a diet and come to a bar class. You will become addicted to the bar.
Really?
I'm so addicted. Like, I went the other day like, we were recording a show here, and I went at 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, Jonathan Smith says hi.
Hey, Jonathan Smith.
Oh my God, fun. Oh my God, it was at 12:56. What else?
What time is it now?
12:35 or 11:56. 12:26. All right. Hello.
What time is it? What are we doing?
This is a hot mess.
I actually haven't been keeping track of time. We started at 12:15. It's 12:36 right now.
Okay,
so we should be done.
And Trinity. Oh my God.
At about 1:15.
Okay.
And Trinity Williams?
Yes.
Oh love you guys. We didn't think we'd have anybody in here for the first show. So.
Yes. Okay.
How do you think we're doing so far? You think we're doing okay?
I mean,
let's speed through these
let's go to the next story.
Yeah, okay. So this one I thought would be polarizing for many people. Okay. Women's Obituary jokes about
Vince is here. Go ahead.
Vince, hi. Women's Obituary. You can't do that every time somebody comes into the chat. Just it's gonna disrupt the flow.
Talk to me in the chat, and I'll
talk to us in the chat. And if you have something that like is worthy of being shared, but like talk amongst yourselves, talk to each other.
Grace says Queens. Oh, this is great.
Wait, who?
Diary of Grace.
Okay, I thought you said Diarrhea Grace. Which, if that was your name, respect. Women's Obituary jokes about finally having smoking hot body thanks to cremation. So like this old woman died. I'm going to summarize this. This old woman died and her family wrote her obituary from her perspective. So it says,
I'm fucking dead. Please do this for me.
You want me to?
Do you know what I've been...
Would you want to be cremated?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or actually, you know what? No, I actually want my body to be donated to science. So, like, you could... Like, some people...
Oh, like the bodies exhibit? Have you been to that thing?
I haven't, but here's the thing. Did you know that, like, if you put yourself on a list, people can, like, get, like, use your eyes for, like, people who are blind can get eye transplants? Like... Yeah. Like, you can...
Well, yeah. That's being an organ donor.
Sure, yeah. I'm not an organ donor.
You're not an organ donor?
Yeah, I should figure it out.
Wait,
which
why? Did you not
I
want
just
to?
don't know how to do the paperwork.
Well, you don't have a driver's license.
Yes, that's where you opted in.
Yeah.
So I'll do it, but like...
I dated somebody once who saw that I was an organ donor on my driver's license, and he was like, he like made a face as in like,
Fuck you!
I can't believe you're an organ donor, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? And it turned into a huge fight.
Fuck you! That's the right thing to do.
It was honestly shocking. I had never spoken to somebody who was anti being an organ donor.
Some people are so precious about their bodies, and that's to me, I'm like, our body is just the meat sack that we hang out in while we're on this planet.
Yeah.
Give your meat sack to someone else.
It's not like I'm being a soul donor.
I mean... And
I would even do that because, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think I have a great one.
Yeah, you do. And the thing is, my dad had an organ... I brought up my dad. Here we go.
Here we go.
He has a kidney and a heart transplant. If those people didn't donate organs, I wouldn't have a dad.
You'd have a dad.
Which, honestly...
Pros and cons. We'd have to weigh the pros against the cons. Listen, there's an upside and a downside to everything. We're not saying...
Can you put on your organ donor card, like, please
just
give
not
to assholes? Do they know?
Not to anybody who doesn't tip well.
That
should be it. Nobody gets an organ. If you're on a waiting list, you get bumped up to the top if you tip higher than 20% or higher.
You know what? They should have, like, the organ... Well, so, a little bit about the organ donation list, as I have some personal experience. It's based off of how long you're waiting, but it's also based off of urgency, so you do get bumped onto the top of the list if you're going to die sooner without the organ.
Okay.
However, there should be a third component, and it's if you're a dick. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, they should have a spreadsheet, and they filter by, like, need, time, and, like, if your level of douchebag.
Yeah.
I know a lot of douchebags that have gotten organs, and then they just
probably
go
most
around.
of them because they have the money to be in, like, the best hospitals and stuff.
Yeah.
Or, like, maybe they have friends in high places type of thing. So fucked up. Okay, I found the obituary. I was, like, looking for the full...
Okay. Do you think this lady was a douchebag?
Her family's awesome.
Yeah. This family sounds...
I'm pro this.
I also like the articles that you picked because it shows that you'll know what I find amusing and that our sense of humor is too.
They match up.
Uh-huh.
We're very compatible.
Freakishly.
If we were gay...
Oh! When you're gay, you're gay.
When you're gay, you're gay. It hurts me to admit it, but I, Mrs. Ron Hicks from Baysville, have passed away. I passed peacefully with my eldest daughter, Brenda, by my side February 2nd, 2019 at 8:20 a.m. I leave behind my loving husband, Ron Hicks, whom I often affectionately referred to as a horse's ass.
Yeah!
I also left behind my children, whom I tolerated over the years. Blah, 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 blah. I will miss seeing my sweetest grandchildren, yada, 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 grow up to be the incredible people they're meant to be. Okay, and then, like, she's saying normal things. Okay, and then it says, I finally have the smoking hot body I have always wanted, having been cremated.
Hell yeah.
It actually says ... having been cremated.
That's fucking hilarious.
Waka waka!
In the chat, they're saying, have you guys seen The Haunted Eye with Jessica Alba? And then,
no.
I have not. And also, Jonathan Smith, as a reminder, Dick Cheney got his heart in the 70s. Oh yeah, Dick Cheney keeps getting... It's like he's absorbing people's organs with his evilness.
Yeah.
And, if Andrea didn't have her dad to fuck her up, we wouldn't have the best podcast in comedy.
Yeah. Well, we would, but the content would be very different.
Yeah, that's true. Do you ever think about
I get what he's saying. He's saying because then you wouldn't be in comedy.
A damaged person.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about that? Like, if you were less damaged, would you be a less funny person?
I'm happy that I'm damaged.
Me too.
I have
actually, no other options.
I think about this actually on a weekly basis.
Me too.
Because I think about, like, how much it still hurts me to... Honestly, like, when it happens when old pictures come out. Like, when old pictures come out, and I'm like... My initial reaction is always like, put that away. Like,
I being overweight?
Yeah, the whole thing. Just, like, I had this, like, chin thing because I, like, picked my skin and because I was anxious all the time, and I hated taking pictures. Like, I hated being in pictures, and I would purposely ruin every family photo.
I used to ruin pictures, too, because I didn't like the way I looked.
I hated it. They would sit me in front, and I thought that if I made the ugliest face possible, they wouldn't take the picture. No, they still took it. And we still have them. But I always think, like, I would have liked to have not gone through any of that, and if I ever have children, I hope that they never go through that. But at the same time, how else are they going to have a personality?
I think you can have a personality without being abused.
I don't know a single person with a good personality that didn't have some type of trauma.
You know, I think, yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I know people who are
had
good.
Some type of trauma.
I know people who are good for an hour.
Yeah.
Who, you know, they have good families and their parents are still married and, like, everything's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Just some food for thought.
I know. I often wonder.
Yeah. But this also got me thinking, like, would I want to be cremated? This article. Donating your body to science is a fresh take.
Diary of Grace says, honestly, if you're a damaged person with childhood trauma with no sense of humor, that's a double fucking whammy. Agreed.
Well,
you
some
need a damaged
people
person who's lame and
who just does a lot of hot yoga. You know, like there's a breed of people who are damaged who they talk about their damage in an unfunny way. And like they have lots of crystals in their house. And they wear, like, shark teeth around.
Like LA people.
LA people. Yeah.
Fucking LA people. All
right, we have one more story.
Oh, just ignore your problems and do cocaine and buy a ball of fucking crystals.
We have one more story.
Okay. This is the best.
United Airlines ejects fat-shaming passenger from flight. So this went viral. And I saw this, like, all over social media the other day. A woman... Oh,
it's a white woman. Surprise.
Shocking.
Stop making us look bad.
Seriously.
Honestly, they calling the cops on black people. Just old white women, man.
Barking at people in the street. Andrea got barked at the other day.
You're damaging the brand.
Yeah. No, this is the brand.
I know.
I hate to break it to you.
I know.
So in summary,
the white woman brand needs a makeover.
Yeah, we need a new brand ambassador.
Yeah.
Who should it be?
Us.
No. No.
I'm fucking crazy.
I think
I'm a 22-year-old.
No, we need somebody like who's a likable. It's so funny. Female. I'm trying to think of a famous white lady who I like, and I'm instinctively only thinking of women of color.
I know.
Like I'm trying to think of white women.
I'm like J-Lo, not white.
Yeah, that girl Jamila, the girl from A Good Place, who's like an activist.
Oh God, she's amazing.
But she's a woman of color. Oprah, woman of color.
Shit.
Yeah, who do we have?
We have no one.
Who do we even have? I mean, people love Jennifer Lawrence. She annoys me.
Amy Poehler.
Tina Fey.
What's her nuts that just did Russian Doll?
Natasha
Lyonne. Yeah, wacky. The only white women who are enjoyable are wacky ones.
Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, wacky white women are their only saving grace.
Yeah.
Like actress white women almost across the board. Fucking.
Yeah, and like
my computer's low on batteries. I'm just gonna plug it in.
Sure. Also, the hashtag relatable white female actresses are annoying because they need to constantly be proving how relatable they are.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Jennifer Lawrence. Like, when I see her in interviews, I'm like, we get it. You're a regular girl.
But you're not.
You're not.
You're insanely hot. Just acknowledge that you're insanely hot, and I would like it so much better. Also, like, there's such a fucking emphasis on, like, I'm so goofy and quirky.
Yeah, and you're
like,
not. I hate
fucking not.
I hate it with Chrissy Teigen too. People are always like, she's so funny. I'm like, have you ever seen live comedy?
Yeah.
If you think you know what? You think she's funny because you have your hot girl goggles on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She's funny for a hot girl.
Yeah, yeah.
I resent that. You're
too.
Not allowed to say she's funny.
You know what I hate also? Let's talk about how we hate white women. No, listen, ladies. I love all ladies. I don't think we should be divisive.
Cool women exist in every
of course
group.
Oh my god. Oh, Bonnie McFarlane, yes. Fuck yeah.
I mean,
Bonnie
yeah,
McFarlane.
of course. Yeah, they're all comics.
Trinity was saying the same thing about Chris. She feels the same way about Chrissy Teigen.
Yes, thank you. She is so, like, she seems like a nice lady. I'm not here to,
I love her.
I'm not dragging Chrissy Teigen through the mud. I just think, like, her, it's really her social media presence that, like, irritates me a little bit, just because it's, like, it's the same thing. It's, like, constantly, like, throwing in our faces, like, how much of a normal person she is, but she's not at all.
Beautiful.
Your husband has an EGOT, okay?
Yeah. I mean, good. I also like that she fucking throws shade at Trump constantly, and she donated a fuck ton into the ACLU.
Yeah, listen, she's a good woman. She's better than I am, if I'm being honest. It's her social media.
I get it. We'll see. Here's another.
And it's the way people talk about these people.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Like, the way that people perceive people, and it's only because it's just another way that they have privilege by being super hot. You know what I mean?
One thing, so there's a guest who comes into the podcast that I work for sometimes. I'm not going to be too specific. A beautiful woman. And she's always telling stories about beautiful white women, about how she, like, cheats on her boyfriend. And everyone's like, you're so goofy. And I'm like, what? No. Like, especially, I'm like, why are you laughing at this? Someone just cheated on you.
That's evil.
That's mean. You're laughing about it with, like, strangers. Like, oh my god, I had a little oopsie-doopsie, and I cheated on my long-term partner. And I'm like,
I think I know who this is.
Fuck you, bitch! And she said something to me. She was taking pictures, and she said, like, I just find other women are mean to me because they're jealous. And I was like, okay. Or,
well, this is propaganda, my friend.
You're actively rude to everybody, and you're entitled, and you don't even fucking know it. Like, she's not even registering that it's super fucked up to be, like, laughing about how you cheat on your partner.
Right. Because people give her a pass constantly.
Yes.
So whenever it rubs somebody the wrong way, she's like, what?
What? Oh my god, it's so cute when I am hurtful to other people.
Yeah.
I'm hot. What?
Yeah.
Ugh, I can't with hot girl privilege. And like, own your beauty, and we live in a world
I think
where you're rewarded for your beauty. We are within a system where you're rewarded for that, so acknowledge it, and, like, it's not your fault. If I was as beautiful as Chrissy T, I would be fucking out there profiting from it. So it's like, I don't know where to put it. I'm not like, fuck
and
you, I'm
also,
jealous. I'm just,
I mean,
like,
it's a fine line, right? Because it's like, I mean, she has every right to show that, like, she lives a normal life, and, oh, this is what I'm cooking tonight. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I just stop saying that she has this amazing personality when, like, there are people that are really
like
funny.
Nobel. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I think it's you're getting rubbed the wrong way about her being said that she's funny.
Yeah, she's not funny.
Yeah.
She loves attention. You know?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I love attention too, but I'm funnier than her. Anyway.
Our first episode, we're fucking taking down Beloved. We're like, why
I feel like I can't say anything anymore.
Now, Chrissy Teigen, you unfunny bitch.
She's like the wrong person for me to be waging a war against, because she's fine.
It's, if you're gonna wage a war against someone who claims to be funny and isn't funny, like, a perfect example of that one.
No, you know what? I think we should. No, we don't need to.
We don't need to wage war.
You know what?
We're not.
I'm calling an audible.
We love you all.
I love everybody.
But we need a good representative.
Self-love is very important.
In the white woman
as
category.
Is, support for other women.
We're not looking good as of recently.
we're not looking good right now. All right, so this woman was sitting between two overweight people, and she got on the phone and started having a very loud conversation with, who knows if there was even somebody on the other end of the phone.
I'll tell you this.
And one of the, and so she's in between an overweight man and an overweight woman, and the overweight woman starts filming her with her phone, like selfie style.
Yeah.
And the woman is saying, I can't sit here because they're both so big. Left and right, I can't sit here.
No.
The flight attendant offered the woman another seat. As the woman stood to change seats, she announced, I eat salad.
Oh, bitch.
Okay.
Oh, God.
It's like, listen, we all know that feeling when you're, like, sitting next to somebody who, like, is too big for the seat. Those seats are small.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, there are plenty of people who are too big.
As a tall person, I'm too big for the seat.
I'm so cramped.
Yeah, my legs are always like, I'm always like...
Yeah, isn't it like the best when you get the emergency exit seat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, except then you need to be the first one to jump out.
Sure.
But you know what? That's a risk I'm willing to take for leg room.
Life's a nightmare. Bye-bye.
Yeah, leg room is very important.
Yeah.
I would be okay with it if she just like subtly called the flight attendant over and was like, "Hey, can I be moved? Is there another available seat?"
Yeah.
But to make a show of it like this, like, she just wanted to shade to overweight people for no reason.
The salad. Also, why are you on the phone? Who are you calling?
Who are you talking to? I bet she wasn't talking to anybody.
No. The salad comment is, oh, look at her.
She sucks.
Oh.
Of course she's wearing, like, a fucking scarf.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crazy white ladies with their scarves.
Yeah, scarves, reading glasses.
Bleached
Bleached blonde hair.
So classic.
Honestly, that's why I dyed my hair black. I was born with blonde hair, and I'm like, I can't be a part of this brand.
I support that.
Thank you.
I mean, I also support the black. I think it suits you better, but yeah, this is fucked. But on the video, you can see everybody on the plane is like rallying for them and saying, this one guy is like,
"Fuck you, salad, bitch."
Pretty much, this one guy's like, "You should be ashamed of yourself."
Wow, that's great.
Yeah,
that's empowering.
And I'm so happy that somebody took a video of it too, so that she will live on as the salad cunt on the American Airlines.
She's gonna get a fun nickname, like all these the woman who called the police on a kid selling water bottles.
Oh yeah,
got a funny nickname. The barbecue lady.
What was the nickname? You don't remember?
I can't remember. Let me see if I can find it.
No, you don't need to, because we're gonna run over time.
But she's probably gonna get a fun nickname. Oh, Craigish is saying, yeah, it's probably easier to make time to be funny when you don't have like bills and shit. Facts. And then Jonathan Smith says she's normal person funny in a pretty package. That's what it is.
Yeah.
She's charismatic and
she's fun.
Goofy.
She's fun.
She's fun.
She's not funny, she's fun, and there is a difference.
Right. If you're fun and hot together, people are like,
oh, you could move mountains.
It's amazing. It's like, she's beautiful. Listen, you're looking at a beautiful person. It's like, it's nice to look at, and they're not being bitches. And
I mean, it is impressive that somebody who has always been hot could be even like a little bit funny.
Yeah. And nice and charitable.
Yeah. You know what? I stand for you, Chrissy Teigen. I take it all back.
Yeah.
But you're not funny. All right. I think we should do the advice question.
Yes.
Should I read it, or I think you should read it, actually.
Okay.
So this is an advice question that was sent to our email. If you want us to give you some advice.
Bye, Trinity. She's to go to class.
Bye-bye. Then write to hotmesscomedyhour@gmail.com. And we will try our best to get to it. This is hopefully something that we're going to be doing more often. So
this is one that I haven't yet gotten to, so I apologize.
Well, we're getting to it now.
Yeah, I know. We should send her the link. This person's name starts with R, so I don't know how much not that I would reveal, but whatever. And she said some very nice things. She came to a show that I was on the road, which was so cool.
Where?
In Vancouver.
She's Canadian?
Yeah.
Okay, I like her already.
Okay, so advice. So she wrote some very nice things. Thank you. And then she said, anyways, I am a while into being single after a period of being in a long-term relationship. This is the first time I've been single in my adultish life, and I'm really happy for it, but it's hard not to miss the comfort of being in a relationship, even when it was a person who I know treated me shitty. Understand that. I want to enjoy this time, but it's hard. I just met the first guy with a good fuck buddy potential since my breakup, and I sucked his dick.
Good fuck buddy potential is so important.
Oh my God.
And rare.
So rare.
And special. You hold on to that potential.
You do. It's like there's two types of man in there. There's a man who's relationship worthy, and there's a man who's fuck buddy worthy. Very different men.
Just Mary J. Blige, no more drama.
But both precious.
Yes.
So precious. Especially a fuck buddy. This is what I'm saying. Also about fuck buddies. It's about the good sex. It's also about someone who is chill and is also nice to you.
Respectful.
Yeah, like
good bedside manner.
Yeah, so
important.
It's a bare minimum. Like the fact that that's kind of a rare find is a little bit sad.
Yeah.
But it is.
If you're having people over to your house in any capacity, just be a good fucking host.
Yeah,
that's all I
ask.
ask.
Hang.
Offer me water.
Coffee. Do you want to go get something to eat or blah? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't.
Here's how to work my shower.
Yeah.
If I have to ask you if I can take a shower, you've already failed.
Such bad hosting. Yeah, lack of hosting skills. Very common.
Yeah.
And
that's like a universal thing, not just a fuck buddy thing.
Yeah.
But,
agreed.
All right, go on.
So, okay. I sucked his dick.
Nice.
I hope you got something in return. And was stoked for more, and now hear from him, and he thinks he has an STD. No! It's not a big deal, but dating has been so much work, and now doctor's visits for such little reward. Much needed sex. And I'm honestly getting frustrated because it seems impossible to meet someone who I don't hate and get laid. As people who are farther down the road than me in dating, I'm in my early 20s, is there any advice you have? Or even things, sorry, I got distracted by chat. Even things you've gained from single time dating. I don't want to get back into a relationship, but I'm going a bit crazy without consistent sex, and I'm having trouble meeting guys who aren't the worst / will even text back. I have a great vibrator, but it's working overtime, and honestly, it doesn't cut it.
Working overtime.
I know, right? Everybody's working for the weekend. The vibrator has like a sweatband
Taking
on.
care of business. She's a maniac.
You gotta get a drawer of them, like Emily. Emily just has a drawer of vibrators.
Oh, you rotate them so that none of them get tired out. You don't want to overwork. You're right. Your vibrators are like your interns.
Yeah.
You need to show them that you appreciate them. You're not paying them.
Should we send this to our intern? You are the vibrator of our life.
I think she would appreciate that.
Oh, look.
Shout out Ariana.
Oh, I love Ariana. Anyways, I'm just
What
down.
did we do to deserve her?
I don't know. She's literally the only good thing in her life.
Okay, let's...
Anyways, I'm just down about it, and if you have any advice or just encouraging stuff about being single and dating, I would be a grateful bitch. So, welcome to the dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, I will say one thing. Wait, so she's not fucking that guy anymore because he had an STD?
Yeah.
I wish she said what STD.
I don't know. But it seems like the way that she seems chill about it, I bet you it's probably like a chlamydia or one of the like curable ones.
Right, but just like, I can't responsibly fuck you anymore because you
might have an STD. Yeah, sure. /
or maybe like they got rid of it. They took the one pill. One pill and you're done. Chlamydia.
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing I take umbrages with is...
What is umbrages?
Umbrage. Like, the one thing that I resent a tiny bit is the phrase, you're a little further down the road.
Yeah, this really bothered you.
No, it doesn't really bother me. I just think it's fun. It's funny that, like...
We're older, baby.
But we're not. I'm 28. It's just funny, like...
Well, we are, though.
You know when you're
She's in her early 20s, we're in our late.
But you know when you're in... 30s. Let me talk. You know when you're in elementary school and you have a friend that's 1 year older than you and you're like... And they treat you like they're your grandmother or something?
I do that.
That's what this feels like.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to me. Okay. Listen.
I'm old as fuck. I wear robes on the reg.
There are multiple questions here. So any advice you have for dating? Okay, so what have you gained from being single? I guess is like the overarching.
And also just like, how do you find she's having the problem, which many women
not being
have,
able to find consistent
sex. Because there's a difference between wanting a relationship and wanting to just get squirt. You're just trying to squirt.
I'm just trying to squirt.
And that's two very different journeys / sets of problems.
Listen, it's not always easy. Actually,
it's constantly difficult.
Our friend Danny Vega, friend of the show, past guest, he said something that I thought was a very interesting. He always has like an interesting spin on things because he's extremely neurotic. And he said, when you're single, you have some days that are 9s, like on a scale of a 1 to 10.
Oh yeah.
Happiness or like excitement. I think excitement.
Yeah.
Zest for life. You have some days that are 9s,
you're
so excited and you're fucking all the time, and you have prospects.
There's a guy who plays the drums.
That actually happened to me.
Like,
a guy took me home and started playing an African drum while I was smoking marijuana weed, and just like fucking.
Incense. Yeah.
One of the best nights of my life. But then you have some days that are 3s. Where like you just feel like there are no cool people and there's nobody with fuck buddy potential.
By a homeless guy on Tinder. Ali, do you remember Aliusha?
Yeah. Special man. But yeah, so I mean, it's not like I don't think it gets easier in that you take things less.
The rejections feel less personal.
Yeah.
And you come to expect bullshit. I think that's why when something good happens, you're like, woo! Because it's just a constant onslaught of disappointments. So this is our advice.
But the other side...
Welcome to this shithole, bitch.
The other part of his advice, or the other part of Danny's philosophy, I guess, was that when you're in a relationship, it's more consistent, but there's less excitement.
Yeah.
Because it's the same person all the time. You're having sex. A lot of people have the same sex, and they fall into a routine, and even if you're changing it up a lot, it's still the same person, and you know them very well. It's not, the newness isn't there. So he's like, when you're in a relationship, there's a lot of 6s, a lot of 7s. I hope that if his girlfriend hears this, she's not offended. But listen, it's not...
He says horrible things.
Yeah, he loves her. Like, so they love each other, and they're so good together, but it's just, the routine.
Do you know what I also think is some advice I heard from... you know what? I was listening to Luisa Diaz on Keith and the Girl, past Hot Mess guest, also. And she was talking about dating couples. That is a very interesting thing to me that I haven't thought about. I'm not really dating right now, actively.
Yeah, I wouldn't be into it.
Understood. But think about this. Because if you want that just like hook up, nice time, very, very thoughtful, friendly, but not hugely committal vibes that this girl is talking about, if you date a couple that's actively looking for a third, 1, they're probably freaky because they're like somehow in the poly / sex positive community. 2, you're the star of the show, like you're the new thing. So you're getting a lot of attention.
Yeah. And as we stated before,
love attention.
Nothing better.
3, they have to, like, if it's a couple again that's like actively choosing to find a third person, they're probably thoughtful people. Not all the time, but like they're more likely to be thoughtful about boundaries and like.
Well, a lot of precaution needs to be taken before you even go out looking for a third. Yeah. And I've never experienced this. I'm just like, this is what I imagine.
Yeah.
But there so much needs to be discussed and decided and thought out before you even go seeking out another person, and there has to be like a lot of trust and communication there.
Yes.
So, you would be, as a third, you would be coming into a stronger foundation.
And there's a woman involved in a couple, usually if you're going for like a heteronormative situation, bedside manner for women usually off the chains.
Oh, yes.
I bet you she's going to get coffee. She's fucking, you know, there's a nice...
She's finding out your favorite snacks ahead of time.
Yeah, there's a nice bathroom probably involved if there's a woman. Like, I have been thinking about this a lot recently because I think that that's a nice...
And nobody can really get confused. I mean, maybe they still could, but...
They could in terms of, like, one of them falls more in love with you, but...
Oh, that'd be messy.
But, or...
But I think the general rule would be, things would be pretty clear.
Yeah, they're married or together. You go to their cool house. They fucking make you food. They bang the shit out of you. They give you a sponge bath. And then you leave.
They make you food.
And
Andrea's like imagining a 5-course meal.
I know! If you're a couple out there, and not that one swinger couple that was so fucking gross... if you're a couple out there in New York City and you want to make me a 5-course meal and bang the shit out of me...
You know what? I don't even need the sex. If you just want to cook for me... If you just want, like, some good conversation and you want to cook for me...
parents, but also fuck me?
I would also watch you fuck, like, if that's your thing.
Me too!
Yeah, I'd be into that.
So I think that might be a good option because single men are nightmares. And that's why it's so hard to find a responsible, nice one. That's why we're like... fuck buddy potential is so rare because you're pulling from a pool of single men.
Yeah. It's hard to find somebody who respects you enough to treat you well without thinking that it's gonna be something that it's not.
Yeah. You could even, if you're not interested in hooking up with a woman...
That's an interesting idea. That's to be a third.
Well, also, if you're not interested... Like, say you're not interested in hooking up with a woman...
Well, that was going to be my next question.
There might be a couple where the man... They both have... There's couples that also have, like, boyfriends and girlfriends. Like the husband has a girlfriend and the wife has a boyfriend, or vice versa, girlfriend.
Like an open relationship.
Yeah. So, it might not... You might find a situation where... you could just be with the man and the woman is also your friend. Like, often when a third is in a relationship, they actively befriend the partner to, like, show that everyone's friends and, like, you're not, like, this separate entity.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's a really good suggestion.
The sex-positive community has its fucking weirdos, but
yeah.
Generally speaking... very thoughtful. Like, comparatively, like, when I went to that sex party, which we're going to a sex party.
We're going to a sex party tomorrow night. I'm so excited.
You're gonna be, I was like...
I'm excited. I'm also a little nervous about very specific
I get it.
things.
I totally
There are
get
going to be people there that we know. No, that's what I'm nervous about.
Yeah, I know. But...
I'm sure there are different rooms. I'm sure that, like, I could avoid them if I wanted to.
Sure.
Not that the idea of seeing people I know, not that the idea that they bang is disgusting to me. It's just, like, I don't
Seeing
know.
your friends bang.
It just, you know.
No, I get it.
Things could get weird.
Okay, but, so, I was so amazed. When I went to this sex party, I was so amazed at how... There was, like, a group of lesbians. I was obviously, like, very nervous. And this was, like, one of the first times in my life where I felt like the conservative person in a place. Like, I was like, who do I talk to?
Yeah.
And this group of lesbians just, like, took me into their arms. And they were like, hey, like, how you doing? And I was like, I don't know. I don't want to come sit in here in, like, the fuck room because I feel, like, creepy because I'm just watching everybody. And they're like... No, like, everyone knows you're, like, they were so caring. And
like, lesbian EMTs.
Oh, my God. Then, like, they, like, welcomed me into their arms. Then I kind of went in the corner and, like, watched everyone fuck. And then I saw them all in, like, a dog pile. And they were all just slamming, like, ah! Like, it was like, this is such pleasure.
Hot.
On such a level. But I was like, these people are so... caring, because in order for this to happen, in order for us to all safely fuck each other, you have to be so considerate.
Yeah.
Because the minute someone's fucked up, then everything's
You
ruined.
ruin it for everybody.
Then everything's ruined.
Yeah.
And as soon as someone starts getting kind of weird, everyone kind of goes like, okay, what's with your fucking weird
and
shit?
nobody's afraid to call anybody out.
No. So...
Because you're ruining the space.
So go into a
space.
sex positive community.
That's a great idea. Yeah, there's an app called Field.
Mm-hmm.
It was formerly called Thrinder. But I think they had to change it for copyright reasons.
Yeah.
Which,
And you're gonna meet weirdos there too. There's gonna be weirdos.
Yeah, there
everywhere.
are weirdos everywhere, but that's like a good jumping off point to meet people who are more like-minded to you, like wanting to have a casual but good.
Yeah. Casual sex doesn't have to be bad sex. But it most often...
No, it should never be.
Yeah.
No sex should be bad sex.
But like lots of sex is bad sex.
I've had a lot of bad sex.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Do you ever have bad sex and halfway through you're like, I wonder if I could leave my body?
Yeah, I've had sex. It's like a little sad to think about, but it's not. I don't feel sad about it. I even in the moment, I just feel like, oh, this blows. Like, I wish it didn't go this way.
Yeah.
Let's like get this over with so that I can leave. Like that's what it's like.
Yeah.
But it should never be.
You can be incompatible, and that's something that happens.
Yeah.
But when
I think that's usually
when
what
you're
happens. Like,
incompatible, do you call it? Like, hey, this isn't working. The thing is,
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've had. I'm thinking of specific times when like there was no coming, like on either side.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking mess.
And I have straight up been like,
so listen,
LOL. I guess we both have whiskey dick. Like, this isn't working. Like, I will call it out.
That's nice.
I'm not gonna like try to milk your dick for more than an hour. You know what I mean?
So when I was fucking my ex and he was on coke and we were fucking till the sun rose, and I was like, this is such a fucking... I am such
tiring.
A soldier right now.
Yeah.
Just fingering your asshole, just like...
Listen, if you could do that, you could do a bar class. Okay, so yeah, have threesomes, meet couples.
Yeah, go to poly parties if you can find them. I don't know where you live. It might be harder
And
to find.
honestly, if you don't want to do that, or just as additional advice, just get out there. Just like be on the apps, but also like go out with your friends. Like don't go out with the intention of like, oh, no, I need to find someone to hook up with, because that's gonna make it like a chore.
Yeah.
And also
the desperate people can smell the desperation.
Yeah. It's always like when you see somebody having a good time, just being like their charming self, like then you want to fuck them. It's not
like a Chrissy Teigen.
Like a Chrissy Teigen.
Be a Chrissy Teigen, and the world will come to you.
A Chrissy Teigen in the streets and a Chrissy Teigen in the sheets. Yeah, I hope that helped.
Yes.
And you know what? I think that we should sum up with our hot mess moment of the week and call it a day.
Sure. We're going to have more structured segments going forward. Although this is fun. This is so fun.
This is so fun.
I love it. I love that you guys came. There's so many people. I mean, 10. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Listen, that's a lot for the first time, and we're going to do our hot mess moment of the week, but first, just to make sure I say this, we are not going to be doing this next week, but we will be doing it. We're going to pick it back up the following week, Friday at noon, and it's going to be every Friday at noon. I'm going to be on vacation, so.
What you going to be doing?
I'm going to be,
Who are you going to be seeing?
I'm going to be meeting a stranger. I have a gentleman in Miami that I've never met in the flesh. So.
I told Dustin about this. And he was like, that crazy bitch, I love her. I was like, yeah, everyone thinks I'm the crazy bitch.
I love you too, Dustin.
And
Dustin's her ex-boyfriend.
/ current boyfriend.
I'm like talking to people as if, like, we're gonna put this up as a podcast, and like everyone who listens to the podcast is gonna be me being like, my name is Emily, and I'm from New York. You know what I mean? It's like everybody, this is not a new thing.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's why.
But it feels like a new thing.
If you're listening to this, watch the live stream. Or we'll be putting it out on Instagram. We're going to be putting out clips. Like, we're trying to generate some fucking
Content.
Baby. Oh, Diary of Grace said the people have spoken. Cough, cough. Do this more often. It's the best.
Diarrhea Grace, you're the best.
Diary of Grace. But also consider a name change to Diary of Grace.
And make it uniform on all social media, all platforms.
On your resume.
You have to streamline that shit. I'm at Diarrhea Grace everywhere.
I want to be Diarrhea Grace. I am Diarrhea Grace.
Yeah, and like diarrhea, it's almost like diarrhea anything else doesn't work as well. Like, you were given this name for a reason.
And she's Grace. She's Diarrhea Grace.
Diarrhea Grace. Okay, what was your hot mess moment of the week?
Embrace it, yes. Diary of Grace, embrace it.
Embrace it.
Wow.
That one was for free.
That one was for free.
Chrissy Teigen's not funny. I am. What was your hot mess moment of the week?
Oh, I've had the flu for like 4 or 5 days, and I haven't been able to like...
Are you on the mend?
I am on the mend. Today's the first day that I feel like normal. Emily did a little test on Instagram. It was like, we're live streaming, and then she turned to me with no pants on, like, thanks, asshole.
You know, it wasn't my fault that I was up at 5:30 in the morning because I didn't get my REM cycle in, and I had time to paint my face and get all ready.
I'm sorry about your dad. I'm fucked up, but I love you.
If you need anybody to get him some, like, Subway and bring it to the hospital.
Is your dad drink? Because I know a good margarita place. So I haven't been able to provide... That's something about being a single person, is that when you're sick, you have to go get shit for yourself.
It's so fucked up.
It's the most annoying part of it.
Postmates exists.
Yeah.
I've never used it.
Neither have I.
Because you know why? Because I have an internalized, like, you're lazy if you don't go out and do
Me
yourself.
too. Me too. So I've been going... I haven't been able to feed myself properly. I can't, like, go make myself... eggs, and I should. If I really pushed it, I could, but but I just have been so tired. So one morning, I woke up, I got a donut. When I'm sick, I eat hot trash. Like, it's comforting to me to eat, like, junk food and bullshit.
Yeah, because donuts, not known for healing the flu.
No. I ordered a gyro. I've been eating pizza.
I love gyro.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the gyro mecca.
We really are.
Astoria,
We're in the
Queens.
center of gyro life.
I might go to the falafel cart, actually. It's $5 for a falafel. It's so good. And they give you one to eat while they make your sandwich.
That's amazing. God bless them.
God bless you.
God bless the gyro. Is it from the
Nico,
truck?
or whatever your name is.
So I just ordered trash when I'm sick. One morning I woke up and I had artichoke pizza for breakfast.
Oh my God.
Yes. And the other morning...
I mean, yeah, I guess that's a hot mess moment, but also, yes, bitch.
Then,
like, power.
Like,
you were really feeling into your power that day.
My Diarrhea of Grace power.
Did you have diarrhea?
Constantly. I have the flu, and I'm just trying to eat. I'm just eating trash and then shitting out of my ass at full velocity. So
at the same time?
All the time. I'm eating the pizza and then Diarrhea of Grace at the same time. God, what a treat.
Okay.
And then another morning, I had the donut for breakfast.
Yeah.
I've just had, like, rotating fast food.
But, like, the donut is at least, like, categorized more as a breakfast food. Like, it's shitty, but the pizza, to me, is so much more like, whoa, okay, you did that.
Yeah.
Pizza for breakfast was always, like when we were kids, like, leftover pizza, like, we had for breakfast, that's like, oh my God, we're so naughty.
I'm comforting myself.
Yeah.
Like, but it was like, wow, Andrea, you're just, like, rolling over. At one point, like, I would roll over, feel sick, like, grab the donut, just like,
wow.
And then roll back in.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the state that you were in when I got here this morning, was actually, like...
That's the best I've been.
A vast improvement from how you've been.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, someone is saying, can I say those flowers are super nice, they almost look fake? They are, in fact.
They are fake.
Yeah. My mom gave them to me.
But thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the colors.
Just simultaneously shitting yourself and stuffing your face. Mood. Grace. That's how I live my life.
Grace, that's your brand.
You start...
You're welcome, Grace. We just solved this for you.
That's the rebrand of
This is the rebrand.
This is the rebrand of white women. Constant diarrhea.
And it's true.
Yeah.
I do have constant diarrhea.
Yeah.
Because I get diarrhea when I'm anxious, and I'm anxious 24/7.
So yeah, that was my hot mess moment, was just shoveling trash into my mouth. I've left the house like maybe 2 times in the past 4 days.
Okay.
I went out to go get some tea and I flirted with the owner of the tea shop.
Nice.
That felt good. On Valentine's Day, I was like, how's the fucking going?
Happy Valentine's Day.
And he's like, you can come.
Do you want me to teabag?
He's like, you can come in early next time and we'll hang out. I'm like, yeah, that's right, we will, Peter.
Wow.
And then I walked to the
Peter.
floor. Yeah.
That's my dad's name. That's probably why you liked him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good one. My hot mess moment of the week was I scolded a man. I scolded a man on the train.
Really?
And I never do this, okay? Like, rarely will something get me riled up enough to, like, actually...
The train is usually where you're the most angry.
Yeah, that's the battleground for me.
I'm outwardly very aggressive in public most of the time. You aren't. But on the train, there's this whole other person.
Because I'm trying to get somewhere.
Move!
We're all in each other's space. And we're all working toward a common goal. So why are you making it so fucking hard for me to relax and reach the goal that you're reaching?
I need to relax.
It would be mutually beneficial for you to not put your leg up on the fucking... Do you know how he was sitting?
Yeah.
It wasn't even manspreading, which I also hate that word because it's like women do it too, and I don't feel like it needs to have a word. It's just being inconsiderate.
Yeah.
He was sitting on one of the disability benches, which already it's like you should be mindful of the fact that like people with disabilities get priority. I sit in those benches too, but like
when you're in that bench, it's like when you're in the wheelchair bathroom. You have to like know you're getting a treat right now and keep your eye out
and pee quick.
Yeah, exactly.
He was sitting with his feet up like this on the bench, just like casually like this, reading a book, just not paying any mind to the fact that there were people. There was a pregnant woman standing up by the door.
No.
And he's taking up an entire seat. Because this is the thing about...
Was he disabled?
No. He was very abled.
You abled as fuck, bitch!
He was abled as fuck. He was like mid-20s maybe, handsome guy, well-dressed.
Oh.
Taking up an entire bench. Loafers, no socks.
Oh, gross.
Loafers, no socks. Didn't notice the fucking pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Who, he didn't even need to get up. He just needed to move his skinny ass aside.
Oh, there's room for 2?
Oh.
He should have gotten...
There might have been room for 3.
He should have gotten...
I mean, in the case with the pregnant lady, there was room for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway,
What train was this on?
The 4 train.
Okay.
So I'm getting up. We're at 86th Street. I get up, and as I'm leaving the door, I was like,
Just so you know.
I was like, you should be aware of your surroundings. There's a pregnant lady standing right over there.
Yes, bitch.
Which is like, I'm happy that I did that, but it was also hot messy in the level of aggressiveness that I...
You know what, though? On your way out is the time to do that.
Yeah.
I have said my most savage things on my way out.
Because then they can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Did he respond to you at all? Did you see him?
No, he didn't say anything. He just kind of looked up like, duh? Be aware of your surroundings, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fucking rude.
Yeah.
He should have to raise that baby with her.
He should. He should co-parent now.
Yeah.
Guess what? You signed a non-verbal contract
He
just
gets
now.
pregnant. every time you don't give your seat to a pregnant person, you become pregnant.
Get pregnant.
For like a week and a half.
Yeah, first trimester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
morning
roughest
sickness. You would know.
I would.
All right, guys. Listen, it's been real. We will see you not next week, but the following week. I'm so excited for this new chapter.
Oh, Diary of Grace was peeing in a wheelchair stall, and someone in a wheelchair came.
That's a nightmare.
That's my nightmare.
Let's have a moment of silence for Grace.
Oh.
No, actually.
She's beautiful.
All right.
She's Grace.
That was it. We can't have too much dead air, but
no.
Yeah, so we'll be back on Fridays at 12 noon.
Yeah, baby.
Where can people follow you, Andrea?
At Andrea_Allen88. Get in my box.
You can follow me at Diarrhea Grace. I'm kidding. You can follow me at Lubination everywhere. And you can follow us at Hot Mess Comedy Hour on Instagram. That's the best place to follow us.
Yes.
And make sure you subscribe to the channel because then you will get alerted when we go live.
Bling, bling, bling.
But like I said, it's going to be on Friday at 12.
Tell the other Hot Mess people what they're fucking missing.
Yeah. Even if they're not Hot Mess people, just tell people. And if you want to support us, if you like the show, visit patreon.com/hotmess.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get so much access to us, it could be illegal.
Yeah. Uncut. Like circumcision.
Peace out.
Boom. Stop streaming.